Hi guys! I am excited to go over today's video with you. Today we are talking about your laundry room or your mudroom or a combination laundry mudroom, as I have that and I think it's pretty common in a lot of new build homes as well. And today we're going to go into how to elevate this space. Let's be honest. I don't love doing laundry. I feel like a lot of people don't love doing laundry. Maybe some people do. I don't particularly, but it's something that needs to be done. And I feel like a lot of times our laundry area kind of just gets neglected. But this does not have to be a boring space. We can really up the glam and make it a really cool, functional space that, maybe makes laundry a little bit more enjoyable. I find a lot of times mudrooms can be a bit of a contentious point in the home because it becomes a dropping ground for everything. Hats, coats, boots, if you have pets, tracking in mud. So a mudroom, although needing to be functional is really high on the list, sometimes it's kind of just forgotten about. However, today we're going to give you some tips on how to level up and make those spaces feel just as beautiful as the rest of your home and really, go for it and invest a little bit into your laundry room, mudroom, or combo. The first point we want to talk about is bringing in some natural woods. I think it's really interesting because we're seeing a lot of the same kind of feeling going from your kitchen millwork into your laundry room millwork. So if you're able to bring in that touch of natural woods or a nice wood tone color into your laundry space, it really adds a lot of warmth. It adds a lot of natural organic texture to the space, and that wood can go a long way. I love when I've seen like even those butcher block countertops used in the laundry room. I think it looks really nice, a little bit more farmhousey, but I still like it. If you like more of a modern take, just using like a really simple, clean, flat panel wood cabinetry with like really simple hardware could look really modern, but add that depth with the wood. So there's lots of ways that we can add wood into the space from every style and aesthetic that will really help warm up the space. Okay, if you are lucky enough to have a large laundry room or a large mudroom, I think this is more laundry versus mudroom is how I would personally see it, but that is adding in an island. I thought this was really interesting, especially in a laundry room. You get all the added storage, plus you get a work surface that you can actually fold clothes on. I thought, how genius is this? We take the island from the kitchen, put it in the laundry room, and it has so much usable purpose. Cleaning stuff, extra whatever, linens could even be in there. I don't know. I thought if I had a space that had enough room in my laundry room that I could put an island in, or even like a peninsula style island in it, I kind of like that. I think that could be really interesting. I mean, let me know your thoughts on that one down below, because I feel like some people might be like, that's weird, but I wanted to share it because I thought it was kind of cool. But, everybody's, probably thoughts on that might be very different. Okay, when it comes to your laundry room or your mudroom, do not skimp out on your hardware. Think of your hardware in any space like jewelry. It really can transform how a space looks, how your cabinets look. It can even really transform the aesthetic. Super modern, sleek, thin, low profile, or, bigger, chunkier, a little bit more ornate, can look more traditional, or you could get into, more of that farmhouse look. So hardware is like jewelry. It can really level up a space. So don't forget in your laundry room or your mudroom to think about the hardware on your cabinetry. If you have cabinetry in that space, I think with all of these, we're kind of thinking you're going to have some millwork in the space for your laundry or mudroom. So definitely think about how can you add in that beautiful touch of jewelry to your space. Okay, this is what I did. This is what I did, and I'm so glad I did because it added so much life to the space. And I feel like some people have a hard time committing to this, but I think if you're able to and you want to do something really fun and something that really stands out, that is adding in wallpaper. Something bold too, something bold, something fun. Kind of like our powder rooms where we say, just go all in and do something really fun and interesting. A laundry room and mudroom can be very much the same. Like I said, I recently did this. I went bold on my wallpaper and I did 2 walls instead of all 4 walls just because It was going to be a little bit challenging to cut around all of the millwork because it was, you know, pre-existing. And you can absolutely do that. That's definitely something that we're seeing a lot more as a trend again, like doing a little bit of accent walls. So absolutely embracing, like, you know, 2 walls or 1 wall with a wallpaper, just, you know, depending on how your laundry room or your mudroom is set up, it might be easier, or bringing in a touch of it behind, like if you have like a wood paneling, something that's open, like I'm thinking in a mudroom, the back wall, you could maybe add like some wallpaper on the back wall of where you hang your coats or something like that. So just, you know, some ideas. There's lots of different ways you can bring in wallpaper, but definitely a fun one for your laundry room or mudroom. This one, ooh, this one is awesome. So a touch of luxury, but very specifically black, white, and gold. Super bold, almost Art Deco-y, bringing in that really strong, bold vibe. I feel like a lot of times when we think of our laundry room or mudroom, because they aren't massive spaces, we tend to go light and airy, but you don't have to necessarily. We can do really bold, interesting designs in our laundry spaces, in our mudroom spaces, and I love the look of this black, white, and gold aesthetic, and is very much something that is, you know, on trend right now. So another way to really level up your space is to think about your flooring. This is somewhere that I would say go bold, go fun, just have at her with the laundry room or mudroom. It's generally not a massive floor space, so committing to doing a really fun tile really does make a huge statement. Of course, this is a little bit more costly, a little bit more involved, but if you're renovating it anyways, this is an area where I think bringing in those fun patterns would be awesome. Now, what's interesting is, like, I feel like we had seen this happen a lot, and then it was kind of more that farmhouse look. Now we're seeing it definitely more, I think, geometric, a little bit different styles and interesting patterns that are coming into our floor tiles. But no matter what aesthetic you lean towards, embracing a fun floor tile can really transform your space. Even if you keep a lot of the other features within that space kind of neutral, the floor can really, you know, add a lot of pizzazz. If bold is not your thing and you're like, I do not want my laundry room to be that bold, think about organic. We talked about this in the Design Trends video. If you haven't watched it yet, definitely check that one out after this. But we do talk about organics, naturals, soft. And when I think of like that organic and natural stone, that's kind of the look, you know, maybe a travertine countertop, some porcelain in there, you know, using bamboos or just soft, really beautiful materials could just look fantastic. And again, if you're doing cabinetry, bringing in some of that natural wood, it could look really, really sharp and really, really beautiful and really, you know, a lot more neutral and a lot more soft, but still very glamorous. And I think that's what I love about your laundry room is, I mean, you can go bold, even if it's one of the few bold spaces in your house, or you can be more organic and quiet and like a little bit more rustic or a little bit more boho. You can do really anything with your laundry room. I feel like it doesn't necessarily have to be the exact same aesthetic as the rest of your home, because it's usually a space that not everybody sees. So you can play with it a little bit. Okay, this one I feel like is a given, but I do want to add it because it does add such a dramatic effect into a laundry room, and specifically a mudroom, and that is custom cabinetry. I know custom cabinetry can be quite expensive. I'm sure there's probably some IKEA hacks out there where you could probably put things together if you're like one of those really handy people that can do DIY. But if not, I do suggest, if you're renovating, to look into and price out custom cabinetry, especially with a mudroom where you can do the hooks and the shelves and create a space that is designed to store the items that tend to just grow and just end up everywhere. You know, hats, shoes, mitts, coats, you know, all of the outdoor accessories. If you have pets, you know, adding in like a little, if you have access to, you know, water in your mudroom, you could add in a little, you know, place to wash off your doggy's feet. Now I know that's like getting next level, but still, there's like so many things that you can really do with like cabinetry and built-ins and like architectural details in your mudroom or your laundry room. And everybody loves storage. And I feel like If you create a space that has really efficient and effective storage, you use it better. So that's where I say custom, because then it's designed around what your family needs. And I feel like you'll utilize it a lot better. You know, if you have a place all your hats and mitts go into, then you're going to throw all your hats and mitts in there because there's not really anywhere else to put them. So that's where, if you're willing to invest and you're really ready to, you know, level up your mudroom, consider investing in some custom cabinetry or looking at potentially cabinetry through like IKEA or DIY or something that you can put together that will really help your storage game. If you guys are enjoying this content so far, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button below. I greatly appreciate it, and it just helps the algorithm and all that stuff. I know I say that every time, but it is really, really important, so thank you very much. Back to our list. Okay, do you have windows? That's a question. If you do, can we add in a window seat? Oh my gosh, how cool would that be in a mudroom or in a laundry room to have a window seat? I know you're not gonna like hang out in there, but there's something about having that extra little seat that's built in. I personally think you could even do it like with the lift top, and you can actually store more stuff in it, you know, always thinking about storage. I think that is a really great, you know, way to utilize a space under a window, because they're usually lower, so you can put the seat there. And then also adding in some beautiful drapery to add that softness and touch to the space that really just add a lot to a space. And it's those layering. We talk about that a lot on this channel, and that's layering to add in, you know, textures, materials, colors, finishes, etc. Okay, I feel like a lot of these points I've talked about is for bigger spaces, not necessarily, you know, adding wood or paint and bold wallpapers, not necessarily, but to touch on people who might not have a larger space, say you have a really compact laundry room, but you still want to level it up and make it look its best, consider investing in stackable washer dryers and doing some type of millwork that goes around it, then utilizing that small space as best as you can. Let's say you have a stackable on one side, maybe even add a storage area and a little counter for folding or a sink or whatever next to it. Like if you have a small space, you can still apply a lot of these in the small space. You just have to be a little bit creative with how you fit in what you need in that space. And I think that small space design is what I love about small space design, is that you can be really, you know, creative with how you utilize that floor to ceiling space. And that's really what you got to think about, maxing out the height. So yes, don't worry if you have a small space, you can still apply a lot of these details to that space. If you guys enjoyed today's video, I highly suggest you jump on over and check out my kitchen trends video. I think you'll like a lot of those, some similar ideas and concepts in our kitchens as in our, you know, laundry rooms, mudrooms. And also I'll include a link to my design trends video because, I mean, it's that time of year. All right, guys, until next time, bye.